what are the other potential solutions for the defense?
Oh, you can get
Because
creative. You can win by alignment. Sean, they're going to figure this out. And every team's different on running game styles of run. There may be
yeah,
teams that they know can hurt them more up front. That's the part I don't feel, I wouldn't want to comment on that. That's what they're working on, though, to see how because at this point, this is who you have. Like, this is who you have. So they're gonna figure. You'll see some twists. You'll see some new things, I'm sure. I think the offense, I think once I'm still not panicking yet, but the defense, like I said, we need to see some type of signs of life that they can shut down the running game.
yeah, I think that's probably where I'm at still. Yet we did see the issues in Atlanta. You did see the issues even when they were winning games early in the season. The Michael Hoy injury is a big one.
Yeah.
For him to pop his Achilles
They were
when
counting on
in
him. They were
one and a
counting on
half
him. Yep.
games as like this super sub creating havoc, he looked awesome. Uh, Joey Bosa's had his moments, but he's been nicked up through his career. He's not old, but he's aging.
Moments are what you'll get, I think, from him. Moments, which is good.
They've got to get a lead, right? They've got to play on their terms.
Yes.
You're not going to get a lead by asking Keon Coleman to be somebody he's not. Yep. Kincaid's health is huge. He's your number one receiver. You need him on the field.
That was a big drop he had, though. That was a big drop. I mean, like we said, players, Kincaid, catch the ball. Josh, hold on. Cook, hold on. I mean, we're crushing the defense, but that's sloppiness.
Josh Allen was sloppy.
Yeah, no question.
Kincaid was sloppy. James Cook was sloppy. Agreed. It could have just been a bad day.
The right tackle was awful. He's been awful.
Spencer Brown.
Yeah, he has struggles. When you're that tall, it can be. I mean, he's a good football player. I like his style. He's tough, does all the right things, but he's not an overly talented player who gets in trouble because of his height. He got exposed yesterday. He looked bad. He always has penalties.
Whether Daboll's in Orchard Park or not, I think my solution is to take his lesson from 2021. It's to go F it mode with 17. He hasn't been running much this year. And even in this game against the Dolphins, I don't know if it was him. It's probably a combination of things. I think part of it is tapping the brakes. It does seem like there were so many moments where he could just take off and run for it and run over a linebacker, get you 8 yards, maybe 15 yards. But he's kind of doubling back. He's backpedaling. He's trying to create, and he even had that completion to Curtis Samuel on a runaround scramble. But there's something in his head that's preventing him from going sicko mode. Also, he looked tired. He just seemed gassed at times in this game. Maybe it's the heat, the humidity, whatever down there. I don't know. That was part of it. Part of it's a play calling. But that's my answer. Like, somehow unleash 17. Because I feel like a lot like Brett Favre back in the day. Now, Favre isn't running around, but when Favre got popped, when he got hit, like, if we've talked about it, when he gets smacked by Warren Sapp or whatever, he kind of gets into the game. I feel like Josh Allen kind of needs that. Like, he needs to get hit, deliver a hit. He's a pure football player to get himself in this game. So maybe it's a couple designed runs sprinkled in there as well.
I like where they're at. Just keep getting healthy, keep fine tuning. Everybody's going through this right now. It's not just Buffalo. The Bills should have traded Keon Coleman to Arizona for Harrison, just straight up. They both need a fresh start, and they're both the same guy almost. I swear.
How would you scheme? I want to ask you a little bit more on Keon Coleman, Jim. How would you scheme him then? How would you use him?
I'm not an XO guy, but I know that I would, as a coach, I won't want to say that because I've never schemed anybody, but I know enough to know what his skill set does in an offense. Certain routes, certain receivers have to run certain routes and uncover, and certain routes you want to get them the ball in space to make somebody miss.
Right.
He is a straight. It's what he was at Florida State. I watched I didn't see it with him. He had so many targets and just doesn't always make the play. His hands are good. They're good. They're not special. I mean, he'll have a drop. I mean, they all do, but he's not like there's nothing that just other than size.
Yeah.
And he's tough and he's going to give you everything he's got. But no defense is looking at him. No defense is worried about him.
You're paying Khalil Shakir a lot of money.
Nobody worries about him. Good player, but nobody worries about him. I mean, that's to your point. If we're going to get into that, there's nobody on that receiving corps when they come into the game that the other team is worried about. If that's your question, yes.
No, I'm saying like he's your slot receiver. I think
Oh.
with Keon Coleman, if you're trying to
How to use
try
him.
something different,
Yeah.
you put a big receiver in the slot and try to create a mismatch
So
somewhere there. But that's
yes.
kind of where Shakir lives.
Yeah. And you can get like we had Marcus Colston, who was a big, with the New Orleans Saints when I was fortunate enough to play with Breeze, and he was a big wideout, 6'5". Not those 6'5", like I was saying, they're never going to be great route runners. So you need to line them up. You try to get them with the mismatches, basically. Play basketball with them.
Yeah. Well, they're going to hire Brian Dable, and he'll figure out a way to move these chess pieces around.
Post them up.